Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you all have been waiting for. This is Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2 quarterfinals, Group 1, and we are about to start off with match number 1. Unfortunately, my co-caster didn't show up, but I'm here to serve you all and cover up for him as a caster, and I'll try to give my very best. But yes, first of all, I would like to thank the Government of Nagaland and the Esports Association of Nagaland for this wonderful opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, this event is brought to you by the Esports Association of Nagaland, sponsored by the Government of Nagaland and the Department of Youth Resources and Sports Nagaland, and co-powered by Nagaland Doors and Naga Beans Coffee, supporting esports and local talent. Big respect to everyone behind this initiative for pushing the esports scene forward and giving our players a bigger stage to shine. This is more than a tournament. It's a celebration of passion, skill, and community, and I cannot wait. We are about to start off with match number 1, and it will be surely played, I guess, in the Erangel map. Yes, Erangel is a sort of tough map to perform because each and every player holds a huge amount of experience in this map. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. First match of Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2 quarterfinals Group 1, and the flight path is initiating from the northern regions of Novorepna and probably finishing off towards the southern regions of Georgopol, a flight path favoring the southern regions of Erangel map and at the same time favoring the central regions of Erangel map as well. But there's a twist. The flight path is finishing off towards the northern regions of Georgopol, favoring the big city of Georgopol, and it will be quite difficult for teams to access the northeastern regions of Erangel map. If we can see Yasnaya, Poliana, Kameshki, Lipovka. Heading towards these drop locations will be quite difficult for teams, but I guess grabbing those vehicles might become an option. Teams might secure some vehicles and try to extend as far as possible because this game matters a lot. This is the first match and each and every team wants to get as much as points for them as they can. And yes, every team wants to fetch out a good position on points table because pressure is a lot here and government has their eyes on this tournament. So each and every team has to shine bright like a diamond in order to prove themselves. Multiple teams, they're heading towards their drop location. As we can see, team number 9, they're headed towards Pachinki. Multiple teams, they're heading towards school apartments. And here we go, the first phase of this match. First circle favoring the central regions and the northern regions of Erangel map. Right now, Team WHO, they are just securing vehicles and they're heading towards their compounds. No team on a military base, I guess, but they are far away from circle, almost 1300 meters they are away from circle. They started with a total amount of 16 teams and 63 players. I guess one team is there which is playing with just 3 men. They lost one guy. One guy didn't show up for them. And yep, 16 teams, 63 players we have started off with, and Team WHO showing their command on the southern regions of Erangel map. They are here in military base regions, but no team right now to give them challenge. And it's gonna be an easy process for Team WHO. They're just gonna collect their loot and then they're gonna head towards a circle. But Team NES on the other hand, they are into action and that opening got created. And I think that Team NES, they're not gonna hold back. Athena immediately got that confirmation. Rex got finished off, and this is gonna be probably the third casualty of this game. We started off with 64 players and not 63. We started off with 64 players, but I was quite late there because one casualty occurred, and now 61 players, 16 teams. But Team WHO, they are far away from the circle. Team FN, I guess, FRAG Ninjas, they are very close to Team SAYAK DUTTA, and they might initiate that battle with them as well on farm strip, as we can see. And yes, the first circle is favoring the central regions and the northern regions of Erangel map. Another fight taking place in the southern regions of 70 is going to be Team NES Esports versus Team ZAPSA Esports. Both the teams, they're coming after each other, and right now Team NES, they got that upper hand. Team ZAPSA, they're lacking in numbers. They face some tremendous loss during the initial stages, some casualties, and they wanted a really good start in this game, but unfortunately those casualties won't really allow them to get that good start. We can see Team BANZAI Esports, they are in Lipovka regions. A good split maintained there by BANZAI Esports. This shows that they have a lot of confidence in them. BANZAI Esports, a 3-1 split has been maintained, but I guess maintaining that split could be a bad news for them because BANZAI Esports, they are into action, they are into fight, and one team was, I guess, squaring up upon them. Team FN, as I said, they are on a farm strip, and a huge split has been maintained between teams and players. But right now, a team is watching them very closely, and at any point, Team FN, we can see them into action. But Team ZAPSA is immediately starting to retaliate. They face 2 casualty. Linus with that brilliant flank angle immediately finishes off Athena, and the job has been done. ZAPSA, they're back in this fight. God, he wants to go for that confirmation. Rava OG right in front of him. He's trying his very best to regain his HP, and from back end areas we can see CR7 OP. He's trying to give cover to his teammate, and he did his job too. I mean, he restricted Linus there. He restricted Linus's teammate there, and that's ZAPSA Esports God. But CR7 right now is lacking with ammo. He's just got 4 ammo of 5.56 in that Scarus. That's not gonna be enough at all. Linus continuously trying to give those nasty blows, but I guess Team NES, they are in a good situation now. Situation became quite manageable for them, but they're lacking with healings. And I saw one more team rotating from back-end areas, and I guess that was SYMPHONIX Esports. And SYMPHONIX Esports, they might get their hands on both these teams because you need finishes, you need a good position on points table. And surely SYMPHONIX Esports, if they close in, I mean, that could be a jackpot for them because they'll get multiple finishes. Team BLB here in Nova Repnoi regions. Dead player, he knocked out God. And that's what they were looking for. ZAPSA Esports now. Linus will be the last player standing, and they're just down to 1 man. They're about to get eliminated. And NES Esports, I guess, immediately they'll head towards Linus. They will try to take him down. But Linus is hugely separated. Does he have a vehicle? I guess he closed in. And Rava OG took him down. Yes, the first team to get eliminated from this game, it will be ZAPSA Esports. A mishappening for them. ZAPSA Esports got eliminated from this game with no finishes. And a good start for NES Esports because they got those 4 finishes. Each and every player contributed in terms of finishes. Equal contribution in terms of finishes, I must say, but 1 casualty, and that casualty matters a lot because each and every fight, if you lose 1 player in each and every fight, you won't have numbers for the end circle. And it matters a lot to have that numbers advantage in the end circle, which will lead you to a winner-winner chicken dinner. Which team will get their hands on winner-winner chicken dinner in this inaugural game? That's the huge question, and I am going to predict Team WHO. I guess Team WHO might get that winner-winner chicken dinner in the inaugural game. But right now they are far away from the circle. Team ATDC, they started their rotation as well. Some scouting will be carried out. And Team ATDC, they got that first finish as well, and the credit goes to Virus. And I guess Team ATDC, now their priority will be just to rotate, just to grab some compounds and spend some time. Because they were into battle, they got that 1 finish, and now the pressure is off because whenever you see you have 0 finishes, I mean, you got a huge amount of pressure on you, but as soon as you get that first finish in the very first circle, I guess that pressure is all gone, and then you get that security that finishes are not running away from you. Another fight into making, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Team FN versus Team SAYAK. That opening areas. They have that hovercraft too to rotate, but still a mishap for them. Initially knocking down Roxy. I guess SAYAK is in a huge trouble. That hovercraft is about to be bursted down. Zeist gets knocked down. No mercy on SAYAK DUTTA. Maxmer, he's the last ray of hope, I guess. Maxmer decided to smoke. Difficult to get direct angles on him, but Maxmer immediately pulled out his buggy and he tried to fall back, but he will be immediately punished and he is lacking with his HPs. I guess Team FN, they want to end things early. And there is no way Team SAYAK DUTTA is escaping from the situation. Maxmer tried his very best to fall back, to retreat was a safe zone, but I guess he got late. He got late and there is no other chance for Maxmer. No other option left. He has to initiate this fight at any cost, and this is a do-or-die situation. He should go for that 1v4. He has to go for that 1v4 in order to save his team, but that grenade gave a nasty blow. Maxmer now lacking with his HP. He got that pump shotgun, And whenever you have a pump shotgun, you get that boon to go for a clutch. Maxmer, that pump shotgun might change things for him, but he got to show resilience. He got to show some skill set, but that grenade came by Luffy. And with this, SYAK DUTTA, they are eliminated on 15th position. Team FN got that good start, got 4 finishes, didn't lose any player. What a performance by Team FN. Everything was just picture perfect. The way they surrounded Team SYAK DUTTA, those splits and that aggressiveness came right on time. Team FN really deserved these finishes. Second circle just got initiated, and I guess it was a northwestern hard shift because Team FN right now, they're outside the circle. But one team, that's going to be Team BHEXLR. They're really close to them. But they didn't go for that third party, but they are really squaring up upon them. Team BHEXLR, I don't think so. They are going to deal those shots. And Team FN doesn't really know about their presence. Flash, he really got his eyes on Team FN, but didn't use that spray. Still showing that trigger discipline, but this time he opens up fire. Won't be able to make those valuable connections. And another team joining the party is going to be BLB, and I should really appreciate the rotation skills of BLB because they landed in nowhere at Noi, and with a quick rotation, they ended up near farm. And look at this, Flash got knocked down. Lukash with that spray knocking down Kenshin. Lukash takes down Walker as well, but Lukash got knocked down. And now Pika, he's the last guy standing. Team FN is absolutely unstoppable. You can count Team BLB in this fight as well. Pika got taken down. He took that risk. He changed the seat and he tried to take down that last guy. But yes, Raken did his job. He saves his team, and Team FN survives. Got 8 finishes now. Walker is still finishless, but another team got eliminated, and this time it's gonna be Team 15. That's gonna be Team BHEXLR, Team WHO. Watching this fight really closely. I think they might go for that third party, but I was expecting Team BLB to go for that third party, but Team BLB didn't really show enough guts there. They're heading towards the circle. They avoided this fight. They're retreating towards the circle. I mean, they're playing with absolute discipline because this first game matters a lot to them. But this was an opportunity, a golden opportunity for them, because they could have got multiple finishes. All they gotta do was just take down that one last player of Team FN, and all the knock bodies, they could have conquered them as well. But Raken did his job really well, and Team FN, they're really being favored by the luck as well. Team NB, I saw them dropping in Pachinki regions. Now they've executed their rotation, and a huge split has been maintained by their side as well. A solo split. Karthik right now holding his position on that Georgopol hill. Although he's holding his position on the eastern edge of that hill. And I don't think so. He wants to be separated from his teammates. His job is to give cover to his teammates. And I guess Team NB is right now expecting a slamming on that compound. That's why Karthik is holding his position here. But I would like to take a look at the second circle, because second circle just got initiated and I didn't really get the chance to talk about it. So second circle, I guess it went for a northwestern hard shift. Team NB, right now they're on the edge of the circle, and after a minute, I guess we'll be seeing third circle of this first match of Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2. And this place is sizzling right now. Multiple teams, they're out of action. But I guess after this shift, we might see the finish feed running. Team EMT didn't get eliminations yet. No eliminations for Team EMT. They are just searching for opportunities. Element Esports, they are just expecting a rotation to just move from their side. And that's how they're going to add some finishes to that list. But that's not going to happen right now because there is no team who will be rotating from that bridge. But I can expect Team BLB Esports, if they clear out Team ATDC, which is a very tough job. If they do that, they might rotate from that exact bridge. Team Element Esports is counting on. Team ATDC holding inside that compound. Team BLB Esports desperately right now looking for some openings. Virus is hugely separated, and I guess Clutch God, he knows about Virus's location. But Team BLB Esports didn't really participate in this fight. I don't think so. They dealt any kind of shots there on Team ATDC, and Thunder started rotating. I don't think so Team ATDC has any... I guess they don't know about the presence of Team BLB Esports. They don't have any idea about the existence of Team BLB Esports. And I don't think so BLB Esports is really looking for a fight. They are hugely separated. BLB Esports is just trying to scout. They're just trying to get an opportunity to knock finish a player. They're just trying to hunt down a player from Team ATDC. But Thunder might get cooked. Fury Erangel, he spotted him, but again, trigger discipline. Part of strategy by Fury Erangel. He didn't really open his fire there. He must be looking for a better opportunity, and as soon as he gets it, he will open his fire on Thunder, and might open fire on other players as well. But phase 3 of this match 1 of Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2 quarterfinals. Group 1, circle number 3 has been initiated, and it will be moving for Southern Hardship. Water City deep inside the circle. Rozok regions are deep inside the circle. School apartment right now, as we can see, it is on the eastern edge of the circle, and I don't think so upcoming shifts will be favoring school apartment regions. Ruins is present inside the circle. Team NB is there in Ruins region, but Team BLB on the other hand, they are into action, and Team BLB within a fraction of a second are they eliminated from this game. They faced multiple casualties there. They are not eliminated, but I guess Team BLB Esports in worst situation right now, in a very bad situation. ATDC spot, he got knocked out. Quite difficult for Team ATDC to find that opportunity to revive him. But I'm concerned about Team BLB because they avoided that fight and they had a game plan. They wanted to go passive, but that speed breaker came in between, and Team BLB now, they're lacking in numbers. They got 2 casualties. Clowny, Clutch God will be the dual ray of hope. And BLB Esports, they are just trying to rotate. They are just trying to get that breathing space. They are trying to survive. Nested player, he'll be taken down. Team BZ, they are into action too. Clowny is fully surrounded by players and teams. He's nowhere to go. He has nowhere to go. Team FN rotating right in front of him. Team BZ, Walker trying his very best to make the calculations on Team BZ players and Team FN. This team has been on rampage from the very start of this game. Luffy with that opening created. Lems gets knocked down. 2 players has been knocked out, and only 2 players are surviving, and this could be the end for Team BZ as well. Team FN won't stop. They are just slaying this lobby. Frag ninjas, they just need frags. They just need blood. 6 finishes for Luffy. My goodness, he has been phenomenal till now, and no mistake has been committed by Team FN. I mean, Team BHEXLR, they came really close to eliminate Team FN, but they didn't really do that. Kenshin closing in, a 1v2 fight. He's just waiting for his teammate. He bought time there, but look at his HP. That grenade came, really dealt that splash damage. Oh, no way. He knocked out Kenshin. Okay, he gets finished off. Only a guy got knocked out, but this time, he gets knocked out. Blake gets knocked out as well. And Subu. Oh my god! Subu this time through the smoke! Becomes a smoke criminal, and this is a 1v1 fight. Can he pull off a miracle? Can he stop a team like Frag and Ninjas? Can we see a miracle happening, ladies and gentlemen? Subu goes in. He's got the grenade in his hands. He's looking quite confused, but now he's spamming those shots with that S12K as well, and this is a very important fight. I really don't want to see Team Frag Ninjas getting eliminated in the initial stages. The way they played, the way they performed, it has been phenomenal. But anything can happen because this is BGMI and uncertainty is on. Subu tried to bait. Oh no! He went for that clutch! Team FN fell on their face. Team FN got eliminated on 13th position. Subu, what a man, what a player he is. Subu pulled off a miracle. Team FN, they are eliminated on 13th position. He eliminated Team FN single-handedly. He got support from his teammate as well. But I mean, that was a 1v3 and a clean swipe. Sensational performance by Subu. All he gotta do is just survive for his team. Now Circle now moves for an Eastern hard shift. Team NB trying to look for a spot inside the circle. They entered the Water City, and Team EMT Esports, that is Element Esports, they are all set to welcome Team NB in the Water City regions, but they are in back-end areas, and I guess they are not present inside the circle too. Team TZ, they are going for the rotation. They've avoided a lot of fights till now. Pursues, he went for that spray. Huge separation with Team WH. That was a huge distance, but Fury Michael finally gets his hands on Thunder. I mean, he was looking for this opportunity from a very long time, and he finally got that. He will be knocking down Thunder there, but a huge split has been maintained by Team ATDC, and Team WH still. They are not at all convinced to close in. Hana, take down BLB Clutch God, and I guess Clowny will be the last ray of hope. Team BLB, Clutch God will be finished off, and yes, now, Clowny, officially he is the last ray of hope for Team BLB. Fury Michael will be going for the grenade. trying his very best to make this connection. Just pause. Look at his HP. He's hurt. He's hurt badly, but this time Thunder comes into action and pays back really well. Fury Michael needs to think now. And what will be his upcoming move, because he is being surrounded by teams. And Team WH can surely become the center of attraction right now because they are in open areas. And if we talk about Team MEGABOTS, they are right behind them. And MEGABOTS can surely backstab Team WH. And this is what they don't want. And I really predicted Team WHO might go for that winner-winner chicken dinner, but they didn't get any finish till now. Not a really good start for Team WHO, but they are just struggling. And they are trying to make it happen. I'm trying to make something out of it. MEGABOTS now getting their hands on Team ZAZA. And on back end areas we saw Kao. MEGABOTS players dealing those nasty sprays. And they're just trying to stop the rotation of Team ZAZA. And Circle now moves for a northern hardship. Team MEGABOTS, they have to move. But first they'll stop Team ZAZA from executing that rotation. Kao closes in. Gob gob. He went for that spray. Didn't make those valuable connections, but his teammates covering up for him. But what will be Kao's move now? How will he move towards the circle? Because he is fully surrounded by players. And there is no way he can get out of this mud. Talk about Team ND. 7S Nagadao. They want to enter the circle as well, but Team WHO official. Team WHO is standing right in front of them, and Moon straight away headed towards Dennis, and he has no idea about Dennis's location, but this time Miramar with that S12K. Here's that opening. That was a desperate by Team Nagadao. Desperation sometimes kills your talent, and that's what's happening with Team Nagadao. 7S Nagadao lacking in numbers now, and Team WHO official finally got the opportunity to get their hands on any team. They got that opening, they got that information too. They were troubling Team ATDC till now, but 7S Nagadao closed in. 7S Nagadao struggling. BGMI got those two finishes. Oh, grenade was right on money by Frankie, and this could be a comeback by Team Nagadao. 7S Nagadao, long tie. He'll be knocked out. Long time immediately finished off by Virus, and Team ATDC, they are already helping out Team WHO official as well. But if we talk about Team Nagadao, they are now lacking in numbers. Only last man is surviving, and it's gonna be Prime. Circle moves for a centralized ship. Team ATDC in rows of regions. Frankie will be finished off. In Team WHO official, they are now pushing in, but multiple teams are heading towards that ridge. And Team SYMPHONIX Esports will be joining the party too. Tatoi, he'll be finished off by Prime. And what's wrong with Team WHO Esports? I can see just Typing surviving there. Alright, Fury Michael. He will have Typins back. But WHO official, I guess now they will be moving towards the circle. SYMPHONIX Esports, they might try to chase Team WHO because they're already vulnerable. Team WHO waiting for Team SYMPHONIX. It's a huge bait. Oh no, MEGABOTS! Gob, he got knocked down. Typing with that fantabulous grenade, but now Fury Michael shows some resilience in close range. That tracing was ugly. That was ugly tracing. But huge pressure on Team WHO because they are the center of attraction, and this is what I was talking about. Team WHO might become the center of attraction, and they're lacking with loot as well. Fury Michael doesn't have enough ammo to deal sprays on his opponent, and finally, any other player contributing in terms of finishes for Team WHO. Till now, we saw only one man show, that was just Fury Michael, who was just nailing it. But now, oh, grenade by Fury Michael, and he's everywhere. You just cannot stop this man. 5 solo finishes. Typing is just watching the show. Fury Michael slaying the lobby. WHO official survives. They got those 6 finishes. They made it to the top 7. But still, I predicted Team WHO official might get their hands on winner chicken dinner. This is not enough. They need more. The hunger is huge, and WHO official won't stop, but Typin takes down Cinch. Team MEGABOTS, they're eliminated on 7th position. This is gonna be 7th finish for Team WHO. And are they present inside the circle? The ultimate threat for Team WHO is from Team ATDC, and Virus takes down Fury Michael, and I guess this is Team WHO's end. Yes, Team WHO, they are eliminated on 6th position. Typin will be taken down as well, but a good performance by Team WHO, multiple finishes. and at the same time they made it to the top 6. But 4 acts not. Sanhok backing with his HPs. He's in open area. Perseus got knocked out. Team Element Esports, they really waited a lot, but finally they got those 5 finishes. Got finishes at the very right time, and now they are just pressing it very hard on that accelerator to get multiple finishes. They are continuously choosing violence, and finally, I guess Team 4 at Leon, they are eliminated from this game, and this is gonna be a 4v4 fight. Leonidas, he got that revival. Perseus, he's still knocked out, but Stoic, he'll do his job. He'll go for that revival. And Team Element Esports, they have those 7 finishes. ATDC Esports right in front of them. This is going to be a 4v4 battle and a must-win game for ATDC Esports. If you start off with the winner-winner chicken dinner, everything's going to be smooth for you. And that's why both these teams are giving their everything to get this winner-winner chicken dinner. Get the job done. Spot goes for the grenade. Just making those splash damage connection on his opponent. The splinters are really troubling Team Element Esports. Stoic knocks down Just Boss. He has that crucial angle. And I guess Stoic, he became a smoke criminal there. He didn't have a direct angle on Just Boss, but he just went for that spray. Thunder with that grenade. Leonidas gets knocked out. Spot trying to revive his teammate. Talk about Virus. He's lacking with his HPs too. But this is the moment where Team ATDC Esports can really press hard on Team Element Esports. Leonidas bleeding out rapidly. Team EMT, they are full of breath right now. Perseus goes for that smoke. Spot gets knocked out. Stoic again came up with that opening created. And I guess this time, EMT might seek for a closure. Virus, with that random spray throughout that smoke, won't be able to make those valuable connections. And all the players of Team Element Esports, they are on their feet. Virus again tries that spray, won't be able to make those valuable connections, but this time he knocks out 2 players. Virus with the 1v2, he did it. Thunder was the last ray of hope, and he got taken down too. Team Element Esports, they got that winner chicken dinner. What a fight, what a finish. Team ATDC Esports, they gave their very best. But a winner chicken dinner for Element Esports with a total amount of 11 finishes. Absolute cinema from the very first game, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. What a finish. Virus nailed it. What a 1v2 that was. The way he shifted his aim on both the players. My goodness. He was really a pain in the heart for Team Element Esports. Team ATDC Esports came really close. But then that didn't get that winner chicken dinner. And with this, we come to an end of match number 1, ladies and gentlemen. We will be taking a short break. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking a short break, and we will be right back with मेरा या आपका हो रहा है? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2 Quarterfinals Group 1 Match number 2. Now we are heading towards Miramar. Flight path initiating from Puerto Prizo regions, the southeastern regions of Miramar, and probably heading towards La Cobrera regions, favoring the central regions of Miramar. It will be quite difficult to access the western regions because flight path is not at all favoring it, and a hotspot might be seen in the central regions of Miramar map. Last game, we saw Element Esports grabbing that winner chicken dinner. Team FN performed really well. They got multiple finishes but didn't make it to the top 10. But Element Esports needs to watch their back because whichever team performs well in Erangel game struggles in the very next game. So yes, Element Esports, they got that winner chicken dinner in the last game. So Miramar will be quite tough for them. And this map is totally different from Erangel. Although it's a huge map, but you gotta cover a lot of land areas, the terrains, the ridges. It's very difficult for you to play here. So yes, immediately after Erangel, to adapt this Miramar map, it's not at all easy, but that's what these players are known for. And one of the finest players from Northeast are right now competing here for the championship. Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2. First circle just got initiated. It's favoring the central regions of a Miramar map, central regions, the southern regions, and the southwestern regions of Miramar map as well. Monte Nuevo is present inside the circle, but it is other northwestern regions. Chumasura right now deep inside the circle. Picaro is deep inside the circle, and Los Leos is deep inside the circle as well. ATDC Esports, they headed towards the southern edge, and I guess that was not a good decision for them because one team is right beside them, and I guess that was Team BLB Esports, and we might see Team BLB Esports taking on Team ATDC in the initial stages because in the last game, BLB Esports didn't really fetch out a good performance, and ATDC Esports needs to watch their back too because whichever team performs well in the Erangel game, they really struggle. They really find it difficult to survive in the very next game. In the last game, ATDC Esports, they got that winner. They almost got that winner chicken dinner, but Team EMT they snatched that winner chicken dinner from Team ATDC Esports. But now ATDC Esports, they gotta watch their back because factors might affect them, and the factors say whichever team performs well in Erangel struggles in Miramar. So yes, Team ATDC, Team FN, Team EMT, all these teams are included in this list. But how can we forget Team WHO Official, who performed really well in the last game, although they didn't make it to the top 5. They got eliminated on 6th position, but Team WHO Official, they are looking forward to grab a winner chicken dinner in this game. Team DZ, they are into action. They are taking on Team Nagadao, and this fight, I guess, is happening somewhere else. WHO Official, they are in Los Leos regions. Big fight for Team WHO Official. Team ATDC, they have their eyes on Team Megabots, and Thunder got that first finish too. And as I was talking about ATDC Esports, they were surrounded by Team Megabots and not Team BLB Esports, and I'm sorry for that. Megabots, they were very close to Team ATDC Esports, and finally we can see a war between these two teams, and a setback for Team Megabots right now because they lost their very special player. Team ATDC, they got that first frag, and if you talk about Team Megabots, they got their first frag. The opportunity has been given to Team ATDC. Spot knocks down Venom, and I guess Team Megabots, they're in a really bad situation. Cinch, he is just beside Team ATDC but hasn't revealed his position yet. But I guess Team ATDC, they know about Cinch's location. Spot really tried to go for that grenade, but that grenade really didn't make that valuable connections there. Yes, that grenade didn't make those valuable connections. Team ATDC Esports, they're searching for Cinch. WHO Official versus Element Esports. This is the fight everyone has their eyes on. Zlatan will be finished off. 16 teams, 59 players are still alive. This game is moving forward in a very speedy pace. Multiple teams, they are into action, and no team is really compromising with aggression. Every team, they are playing aggressive. And WHO Official taking that initiative. Tatoi survived that spray by the Bearstorm Margins. Look at his HP. He's surviving in bare HPs. Things could have gone north and south, but Datoi is still alive and he's still on his feet. If Datoi got knocked out here, Team EMT could have pressed it very hard and Team WHO might have lost this fight. Thunder on the other hand, he'll be taking down Cinch. And the last player now for MEGABOTS Esports is surviving. MEGABOTS Esports, a very bad start in this game too. Last game was an absolute nightmare. Miramar becomes a nightmare too. MEGABOTS needs to figure out what's wrong with them. But on the other hand, if you talk about Team SAYAK, DUTTA, this team as well faced a elimination in the initial stages in that Erangel game. But now this team is looking in a really good touch. They are fighting Team 7S Nagadao. 2 casualties for 7S Nagadao. Moon and Frankie both are sent to the lobby. And now 7S Nagadao, they are just lacking in numbers. They are just 2-man strong. WHO official taking each and every initiative to just initiate this fight. But talking about Element Esports, they tried to retaliate. They tried to restrict Team WHO official, but that didn't really happen. And they have invaded their property too. WHO official now just looking for angles, but Prime on the other end, then 1v1 fight, jump shot, Prime makes those connection, but immediately retaliation will be coming on by Maximer's side. It's gonna be Maximer versus Long, a 1v1 fight. Long has that S12K. Maximer has that S12K too, and it's gonna be a hell of a battle here. Long versus Maximer, a fight for survival here. Long taking his time. Oh no, Maximer smashed him! 7S Nagadao, they are eliminated on 16th position. The first team to get eliminated from this game. It's 7S Nagadao. Really bad start for them. And I guess quarterfinals. Today's day has been a nightmare because Erangel wasn't worth it. Miramar hasn't been worth it at all. What? What was Daipen trying to do there? I guess some sort of confusion created for Daipen. He tried to fire on his own teammate. They might have engaged in an argument there. Could have happened. But yes, coming back to the game, Element Esports still has that height advantage. Team WHO, as I was saying, they're taking each and every initiative to initiate this fight. But that's not happening. No response from Team Element Esports. They are just holding their position. And as I said, EMT Esports really understands the seriousness of this game, the importance of this game, how important this game actually is for them. Because they have that #1. And all they gotta do is just win this fight, and eventually they'll defend their #1. Because if Team EMT Esports gets eliminated in the initial stages, then I guess ATDC Esports might surpass them. Because on the other hand, ATDC Esports really got a good start. But Perseus, right now, he has that flank angle. Dennis has a flank angle too. And Team WHO and Team Element Esports, sort of same strategy by both these teams. Second circle, we are waiting for the second circle. Although I guess second circle has got initiated, I guess. I don't think so. Within few seconds, we will be saying second circle initiating. Team ZAPSA Esports, they headed towards Chumasura. They traveled a very long distance. They showed top-notch toughness. And they headed towards Chumasura. And there is no team in Chumasura regions right now. And yes, stage 2 got initiated. And now I would like to see in which regions the circle has headed. Still WHO official trying to create those openings. They haven't got any response from Team Element, and this is a position where Team WHO official cannot even fall back. This is a do-or-die situation. There is no other chance for Team WHO official. There's no other option for them. They just have to initiate this fight and get out of it as soon as possible. But right now, Los Leones is present inside the circle. But the problem here with Team WHO official is they don't have the vehicles. They gotta secure some vehicles too, and then only they'll be able to rotate. Because I don't think so. The circle will keep favoring Los Leones, and I guess by the end of the circle, we might get closure. WHO official might get that closure. WHO official might find themselves outside the circle, and then the problems will arise, because then they will be dealing with the blue zone and Team Element Esports as well. And same goes with Team Element Esports as well. Both these teams have their own needs. But Element Esports, right now, no aggressive approach by their side. They are just holding their position. Team WHO official, continuously I've been seeing them struggling. They're just trying to create those openings, but yes, they didn't got any fruit for their hard work till now. And Los Leones might get invaded by multiple teams as well. The longer this fight continues, there are higher chances of any other team joining the party. We can say a third party here for sure. If Los Leones is deep inside the circle, I think multiple teams, they might try to buy some property here in Los Leones City, and they might join the party here. It will be very bad for the WHO officials, because this is a head-to-head fight with Team Element Esports. The last thing they want is a third party. The last thing they want to be a part of is a third party. Lunier, he has that unique angle with him, but I feel WHO official, if they approach, they'll directly see Lunier, and that's not really a good angle to hold position. But he knows game better than me, I guess. The sticky bomb. Oh no, Lunier got knocked out, and this is the opening Team WHO official was looking for. That boy did his job really Can Team Element survive? Noik knocks on Typing, but on the other hand, Fury might have so he was very quick there. But Leonidas knocks down another player, immediately got that confirmation. WHO official getting some frag, but on the other hand, they are dealing with casualties as well. Element Esports hasn't faced any casualty till now. Leonidas fully dependent on that DBS, and he needs to strike. He needs to connect at any cost. Fury Michael with that pump shotgun. He's just stealing fire on his opponent. Takes down Perseus as well. Leonidas is the last ray of hope for Team Element Esports. Fury Michael got taken down. WHO Esports got eliminated in the initial stages of this game. WHO official, a disaster for them as they are eliminated on 15th position. Team Element got those valuable 4 finishes. Patience is the key to success. Element Esports, they had a setback because that opening was created by Team WHO. But still, they made that situation manageable, and this shows that this team deserves more. And their winner chicken dinner was not at all a fluke. They deserved it, and they made it happen. What a fight, that too in the initial stages, and I'm stunned the way Team Element Esports has made a comeback. Team WHO official, they almost made it happen. They almost took down Team Element Esports, and that was a very close call. And I must say Team Element Esports survived that fight by the various margins. Team FN finally got that first finish. We know what this team did in the very last game. The amount of destruction this team caused. In the very initial stages of the last game, we saw them eliminating multiple teams. But Tudu was that guy who clutched this team and put an end to their reign. But still, they got multiple points and a good position on points table. Circle moves for a Southern Heart shift. Multiple teams right now are present inside the circle. Rotation won't really be a big question for teams. But upcoming circle. Upcoming shift will be a crucial shift. Third circle might decide the fortune of many teams. Team BZ, they are playing with absolute patience. We saw Subu what he did in the very last game. BANZAI Esports, they are not forcing any fights right now. They have a really good spot inside the circle to do. His confidence is on 7 Sky because he clutched against a mega force in the last game. That was FRAG Ninjas, and that clutch will surely give him tons and tons of confidence. And in quarterfinals, you need confidence. You don't need anything else. You just need confidence, and they have enough. But still, they won't swim against the tide right now because there is no need to do so. They have a good position on points table, and step by step, I guess, they might try to climb up. And they don't need to hurry up. ATDC Esports got those 3 finishes, got a really good start. They have eyes on Element Esports. Element Esports snatched that winner chicken dinner from Team ATDC. But ATDC is in a really good position, and if they continue to carry this momentum which they have gained, I guess ATDC Esports might end up on #1 after this game, and that can really happen. Thunder with those 2 finishes. Spot with 1. I remember the way Virus, he took down 2 players with that S12K in that very last fight against Element Esports. That's where Element Esports got nervous, and their faith really stumbled. They felt like they're gonna lose that game. But that didn't really happen. But yes, the credit goes to Virus. He became a villain there. He was about to become a villain for Element Esports, but that didn't really happen. But now ZAPSA Esports, they are taking on Team BANZAI Esports. This fight has officially initiated. Rexy tried to go for that burst. There's a contest going on between players right now who has a better burst, and I guess this is a fatal 4-way fight. Multiple teams in a particular region. Team ZAPSA Esports, they are a part of this fight, and on back end areas I can see Team SYMPHONIX, DUTTA, BANZAI Esports, they are a part of this fight too. ATDC Esports, they are in the same regions, and now I guess this firecracker factory just need a fire, a spark. And this whole firecracker factory will burst off is what I feel. It's the same situation. You just need a spark here. And we might see what the spark is. But Esports got something else on their mind. They're trying to rotate, but my goodness. Look at how Team NES Esports is being favored by luck. But Mito, he took down Ravoji there. I guess Ravoji went for a blind slam and he couldn't drive his vehicle well because of that sandstorm, and he bashed his vehicle. into the compound of Team BANZAI Esports. And BANZAI Esports, they're not holding back as they know they have an opportunity to cross that road without being affected by other players. Really, the sandstorm is killing him. FN, they are rotating closely. Gnome, he went out, went in open area, strike that spray, immediately knocks him down, and now the sandstorm is gone. BANZAI Esports, they might get exposed. Sandstorm still punishing Team ATDC Esports, and all they can do is just wait. And yes, now the sandstorm has passed away. Frag Ninjas, did they face any casualty? Not till now. But Frag Ninjas, can they go toe-to-toe against Team ATDC Esports? It's gonna be a hell of a battle for sure. But Gnome, he got that revival. No disaster for Team BANZAI Esports. They are still 4-man strong. Could have happened. A mishappening could have happened here. But BANZAI Esports, luck is favoring them right now. BANZAI Esports really needs to turn the tide in their favor. But the question is, how is BANZAI Esports going to rotate? Because they are surrounded by multiple teams. But Gnome is not holding back. Again, he goes for that grenade. But I don't think so. He will be able to make those valuable connections there because huge separation was maintained. And the grenade didn't really get that range to get those connections. And Team FN, they have their eyes on Team BANZAI Esports too. Kenshin has that height advantage, that higher ground advantage. And he's just looking for opening. He is gonna punish Team NES Esports equally. But NES Esports, they aren't really taking that initiative as they know they're in a vulnerable situation. And if they take that initiative, they might get ended from this game. They might get eliminated from this game. And that's what they don't want. They want to spend time. And Team FN right now, they are present inside the circle. Maximum on the other end, I guess he's created some opening. Team TZ, they are into action too. No way! CR7 got knocked down. Mito with that opening created, and this is what BZ was looking for. Dead player will be taken down as well. Grenades did the job. BANZAI Esports eliminates Team NES. Now it all comes down to 13 teams and 43 players. Raken failed to make those connections. I mean, there's a huge range between Team Frag Ninjas and BANZAI Esports. It won't be at all easy to trace down that vehicle with so much amount of distance. But Raken gave his very best. But at last, didn't fetch out any result. What about Gnome? How will he cross that road now? Because Team FN, all the players, all the 4 warriors, has their eyes on Gnome. But Team FN, they are into action. I guess Team SYMPHONIX Esports closed in. FN came into action. They are into action, yes. For a Zealot. They are into action right now and they are punishing SYMPHONIX Esports. And Team SYMPHONIX Esports fumbled really bad. They are lacking in numbers now. Team 4AE Dhana, he got knocked down. Panda immediately came up with that retaliation with that mini 14. And I guess SYMPHONIX Esports has been maintaining a split, which is why Team 4AE Dhana got knocked out there. But Team 4AE needs to watch their back too. Because Team 4AE Zealot, there is a risk that Team FN, they will go for that third party. But that's not going to happen now. Because Circa goes for a shift. And I would like to take a look at the Circa SYMPHONIX Esports. They are looking towards Team 13. They know about the presence of Team 13. Team SYMPHONIX Esports, they cannot really initiate the spot. Circa going for a southeastern hard shift. Element Esports still inside the circle. But now they have to move. And the question is, have they secured vehicles? If they have secured vehicles, then it's a good news for them. Because it will be easy for them to travel that distance. But Team BHEXLR closing in. Bobby Igil takes down Ari. The guy will be finished off. First casualty for Team BHEXLR. And not a really good start. But Element Esports, they might give a finishing touch on this fight. Element Esports Junior and Leonidas, they both are closing in. They know about the presence of Team BHEXLR. Igil, he got finished off there. And first mishappening for Team 4AE Esports. But I guess they can cope up with that because Igil will still contribute from here. 4AE Esports, they are fully trapped right now. I guess heading towards the circle will be a huge question for them. And they are really trying to gatekeep the circle of multiple teams. Divya knocking down Panda. SYMPHONIX Esports. They are having a really bad time too. What about Team FN? They've been showing so much patience in this game. In the last game, we saw them. They were in a hurry. But with this SYMPHONIX Esports, they got eliminated on 12th position. Yes, 2 more finishes for Team 4AE. SYMPHONIX Esports, not that good performance from this game. Their placement was same as their slot number. They got eliminated on 12th position. Gnome taking down Spot. I guess he went for that 1v2. ATDC Esports versus BANZAI Esports. It's gonna be a hell of a battle. And still ATDC Esports, they were trying to rotate, but Virus shuts down Subu. Knocks down Subu. Spot gets knocked out as well. Immediately that retaliation coming up from Team BANZAI Esports, and this is how you give cover to your teammates. What a retaliation that was. Leonidas knocking down Anox. Union gets knocked out. Anox gets finished off. Leonidas will be the last ray of hope for Element Esports. Thunder taking on Gnome, knocking him down. BANZAI Esports, they cannot afford to lose Gnome at any cost, because BANZAI Esports, they are looking in a really good touch. And if they want that winner chicken dinner, they better keep all their players alive in the end circle. BLB Esports, my goodness, they stayed out of limelight throughout the game. I didn't see BLB Esports at all. BLB Esports didn't really join any fight. BLB Esports still got... Did they have any finish? Do they have any finish? That's the question. But now, BANZAI Esports that was a good spray by Lens, but couldn't knock down his opponent, and that's a player from Team ZAZA. But now, BANZAI Esports, they have to give themselves some priority. ZAZA, they want to give them players, asking some tough questions from Gnome there. Gnome gets knocked out again, and Virus, I guess he loves Gnome. He's just knocking him down again and again, and I guess this time there is no opportunity for Gnome to survive. Mito gets knocked out too. Subu finishes off Thunder. ATDC Esports, another casualty for them. How many players from Team ATDC are still alive? They're 3-man strong. This is their first casualty. I mean, I saw multiple players getting knocked out for ATDC Esports, but still they managed to revive each and every one of them. 4AE Esports, they are eliminated from this game too. They are eliminated on 9th position. 8 teams and a total amount of 23 players are still alive. ATDC Esports again looking in a really good touch, and they're also to get that hashtag 2 again. Or they're gonna get that winner chicken in a spot. What a spray that was. Subu gets knocked out. Mito, he is the last guy standing, and he can't do anything now. All he gotta do is just survive, because if he goes for that revival, I guess he will end up exposing himself. Raken in a 1v1 fight right in front of Mito. Right in front of Mito. And Raken closing in, but Mito got finished off. And with this, Luffy took down Mito. Team FN survives, and BANZAI Esports, they are eliminated on 8th position. And now it all comes down to 7 teams and 20 players. ATDC Esports, they have their eyes on Team FN. And in order to enter the circle, they gotta take down Team FN first. Then only they can make it happen. Because Team FN surely, they will backstab Team ATDC Esports. A advanced rotation will lead to a sandwich situation which Team ATDC Esports doesn't really want. Oh no, Rixie! That was nasty. Suki gets knocked out. Where is Clowny? He got knocked down. The Esports, they really stayed out of the limelight. But now they got finished off. Raken took down one guy, but he himself got knocked out there. Luffy knocking down Virus. Walker, look at his HP. But Team ATDC Esports, they are what they're able to do. Linus trying to steal someone else's finish. Spot took down Raken. Maximer, he knocked out Spot there. But Maximer got knocked out too. Iceman, he'll be knocking down Walker. Linus finishing off Virus. ATDC Esports are the same Spot, I guess. He's the last ray of hope. And Maximer, he finished off Walker there. Frag Ninjas, they are eliminated from this game, I guess. Yes, Frag Ninjas, they are out of this game. ZAPSA Esports, they are still alive. But Just Boss gets knocked out. Still ATDC Esports is alive. I thought Just Boss was the last one standing, and he got finished off, and his team got finished off, but that didn't really happen. ATDC Esports, my goodness, this is real toughness. Look at what HP with his HPs. Just surviving in 10 HPs, and that Molotov makes that separation. Gara continuously going for those sprays. Spot behind that monster truck. Gara from open areas, and now his teammates join in the party. Spot is just barely surviving in 10 HPs, but he did the job! He knocked out one player there, I guess. Spot knocked out God, and this is the opportunity Team SAYAK that was looking for. This is a 2v2 fight, but God, he will get that revival. And the fight might go down into a 2v3. Oh, Maxman goes in straight away. Maxman knocking down Gara there with that ran over, but jumped and committed a suicide, and it is all over. Team ZAPSA got that winner chicken dinner. Just like that. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant performance by Team ZAPSA. A well-deserved winner chicken dinner for them. But I must really appreciate the way Team ATDC Esports has performed in this game as well. Ultimate consistency shown by Team ATDC Esports. First match, they couldn't get that winner chicken dinner. They got that hashtag 2. Second match, I mean, a lot of time a situation came where ATDC Esports were about to get eliminated, but ATDC Esports really survived to each and every situation, and at the end, that was a checkmate situation. But in that spot, got a value for him. He created that opening with that grenade. He did everything he had. He gave everything he had, and really ATDC Esports fought like a warrior. Hashtag 2 for Team SYMPHONIX Dutta. With that early elimination in that last game, they learned a lot. They learned a lesson, and in this game, they really improvised, and they got that hashtag 2. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a short break, and we will be right back with our match number 3. Till then, stay tuned and stay happy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2 quarterfinals, Group 1. And we are about to start off with match number 3. It's going to be Sanhok. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be nasty for players because Sanhok is a small map and players are going to go after each other continuously. Players are going to try their very best to assassinate each other. Let's see which team stands strong. Here we go. Flight path has been initiated from the southern regions of Camp Alpha, and I guess this flight path is favoring the northern regions of Sanhok map, which makes it easy to access the northern regions, but eventually it will be making it difficult to access the southern regions of Sanhok map because a huge distance has been maintained by the flight path. But Sanhok is a small map, and you can cover as much as distance as you can through that gliding process. You can grab those vehicles, you can extend on feet. Multiple teams will do that. Multiple teams will try to extend with gliding process. If that doesn't happen, they will try to extend on feet. But yes, teams might head towards their primary drop location and they will try their very best to avoid fights in the initial stages. That's what's important here. And in Sanhok, multiple teams have their eyes on you. You have to be very much careful because you will be backstabbed in Sanhok. That's the policy here. Each and every team plays on the principles of third party. And if you're dealing with one team, you gotta fit one thing in your mind that you're dealing with another, because if you are too much vulnerable, no team will hold back to go for that third party. Frag Ninjas, they're heading towards the western regions of Hathin. First circle has been initiated and it's favoring the central regions of Sanhok map. WHO official, again they are going after team Element Esports. We saw this fight happening in the Miramar game in Los Leones regions. WHO official lost that fight, but now WHO Esports, they're again going after Element Esports, and now they are looking forward to win this fight and put an end to this rivalry, or they want to do that factor even Steven where Element Esports has a lead. Element Esports has a one fight lead. They won that fight, and yes, WHO official, they want to make it even Steven. They have to win this fight at any cost, and WHO official got eliminated in the initial stages. This fight is coming up from Kampong regions, but ATDC Esports on the other hand, they are into action. They are initiating their fight against Team NEWBIE, and Team NEWBIE, their gameplay is just like their name, I guess, because they haven't got any results from this fight, and Team NEWBIE got eliminated in the initial stages. Yes, Team NEWBIE got eliminated on 16th position, and that was, I guess, a one-sided fight where ATDC Esports dominated as well. ATDC Esports dominated as always, because in the last game ATDC Esports secured that #3 and they got a brilliant momentum on their side, and ATDC Esports, I guess, they are on #1 position on that points table too, because after the first game we saw Element Esports, they had that #1 with them, but I guess WHO official, now with that result which they got in the last game, they might conquer that #1, and Element Esports, as I said, in this fight they have to lose as less players as they can. WHO official is surely coming for them. Tatoi very smartly extended back. If things go north and south for WHO official, I guess WHO official Datoi will try to survive for his team, and he will try to grab those important placement points. ATDC Esports, all the players contributed in terms of finishes. Team ZAPSA, this team got that winner chicken dinner. And if you remember, match number 1 was not that great for Team ZAPSA Esports, but still, they tried to make a comeback, and then the last game, that winner chicken dinner really helped them out on points table. And they are celebrating too. They're happy with that result which they got in the last game. But things move very quickly here in Sanhok, and you gotta adapt yourself to this environment, because you never know which team when stabs you in the back. Things move pretty fast here. And immediately after Miramar, where in Miramar things move pretty slow in the initial stages. In the very first circle things move very slow, in the second circle things move very slow, and with steady pace things increase, speed increases, action increases, chaos increases. But here from the initial stages, situation is very much chaotic, and you have to adapt yourself to that. ATDC Esports, they've adapted themselves to each and every situation. In Miramar, they got a really slow start in the initial stages, but later on they got those finishes, got that #3 spot, was absolutely unstoppable there. Here ATDC Esports, from the very initial stages, they got that chaos, and ATDC Esports got 4 finishes. They have that flexibility. They can adapt to any map, they can adapt to any situation. That's the quality of this team. But on the other hand, WHO official, I guess, they created that opening, and WHO official got some frags as well, and WHO official surely has an upper hand in this fight. Element Esports, they cannot lose this fight at any cost. Perseus right now, he is knocked out. No casualty has been faced by Element Esports, but that doesn't mean that they won't face any casualty in future, because Perseus, alright, he will get that revival, but from back end areas, there's a direct angle. I don't think so. Lunar will get knocked out now. Perseus will get a new life, and he will surely try to cooperate with his teammates and contribute as well. But WHO official, a very good setup by their side. One player on the back end areas. He will play the survivor role, and at the same time that flank angle will really help WHO official to create those crucial openings. We can see Datoi on the southern regions of Kampong and rest other players in the opposite direction. And as I said, first circle is favoring the central regions of Sanhok map. Boot camp deep inside the circle. ATDC Esports, almost they are present at the center of the circle. And in Sanhok, circle doesn't really move much. So circle just shrinks in towards the center, and I guess ATDC Esports, the way they have played, circle might favor them. Fortune supports the brave, and circle might favor the bravest team right now, that is ATDC Esports. But things got a bit nasty for the Thoi there. because he was spotted and he was about to get knocked out. And Dattoi right now, he's in a situation where he's in a position where if he gets knocked out, he won't get that revival at all. I don't think so. WHO official will risk any other player to save Dattoi here. So his job is to protect himself first and then deal those sprays on Element Esports. Because as I said, if he gets knocked out, WHO official is backing off. They're not even going for the revival. What a setup by Team WHO official. But the way Element Esports read this setup, that is brilliant. But Erangel on the other hand with that grenade, he knocks down Stoic. And is this the opening WHO official was looking for? Leonidas immediately knocks down Dipe in there. And again, situation got stuck here. WHO official cannot move forward. They are being restricted. They are being blocked by Element Esports. That was brilliant. That was a solid block by Element Esports. And now WHO official, they gotta focus on reviving their teammate. But I guess Perseus, he's trying to close in. He's trying to choose violence. And this is gonna be a 1v3 fight. But on the other end, it's a 1v3 fight where Element Esports is trying to square up upon Erangel. Alright, a huge amount of distance has been maintained. And I don't think so that's gonna happen right now. Dennis, he tried to go for that grenade but won't be able to make those valuable connections. Circle number 2 just got initiated, and a good news for WHO official, that circle didn't go away from them. I guess few meters, just 200 meters, and it will be a short distance for them to enter the circle. And same goes with Element Esports as well. But if Element Esports wants to enter the circle, they should win this fight. 15 teams, 60 players are still alive. Both these teams are taking their time because they cannot afford to lose this game. Element Esports, I mean, they have to perform according to their standards they've built after the first game. They got that #1, they got that winner chicken dinner and a really good position on points table, but the #1 position got snatched by Team WHO after that, by Team ATDC, I'm sorry. That #1 position got snatched by Team ATDC because after the last game, Team ATDC Esports, a huge jump by their side, and now they're the best team on points table. And Team WHO, they are looking for revenge, but Stoic gets knocked out. And this is where things are getting worse for Team Element Esports. Lunia gets knocked out, Perseus gets knocked down, and I guess Element Esports, they are going to get eliminated from this game. Erangel going for those confirmations. Only the last player is standing, and I guess it's going to be Leonidas. Yes, and he is trying to fall back. Team EMT struggling right now. Blue Zone is punishing them, and same goes with Team WHO as well. And I guess Team WHO was looking for a redemption, and they got one. Dennis finishing off Stoic, and officially Team Element Esports, they are down to one man. Leonidas, he has to retreat towards the safe zone. He is all stuck. He cannot fall back. He cannot retreat. And Team WHO, each and every finish matters here. Team WHO won't let this go, won't let this opportunity slip away. Team WHO is gradually closing in that distance. Leonidas had an opportunity to fall back but didn't grab that opportunity because this fight has been initiated by Team EMT's side and they are gonna put an end to it. And there is no way they're running away from a fight. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant job there by Leonidas. Finishes Dennis. Team WHO wins this fight, but at what cost? Team WHO loses Dennis. The most important player for Team WHO is now out of this game. The casualties should have been avoided. Dennis overcommitted a lot. No reflexes was shown by his side. I guess he was unaware about the last player's location. Leonidas did his job. Team EMT won't leave this lobby empty-handed. But they are eliminated on 15th position. And Team ATDC, they must be smiling right now. They must be happy right now because Team ATDC, they got a green signal. The team which was coming after them is no longer coming after them. Nagadao, 7S Nagadao, they are into action. They got that confirmation too. For AE Zealot, they will be facing their first casualty. And meanwhile, SYMPHONIX Esports, they are having a very hard time too. John is finished off and only 3 players are surviving. Jen, I'm really sorry, Jen is finished off and only 3 players are surviving. Sheesh gets knocked out too. SYMPHONIX Esports having a really hard time. FRAG Ninjas standing in their way. FRAG Ninjas getting their second finish. Look at the confidence of Genshin. He wanted to go in open areas and he wanted to try his reflexes there. Raken is knocked out. And I guess Raken will be finished off too. And they're just trying to bait FRAG Ninjas. They kept raking as an investment there. And finally, SYMPHONIX Esports got that first finish. 2v3 fight for SYMPHONIX Esports. Can they pull it off? I mean, I saw a player clutching against Team FRAG Ninjas, and it's not at all difficult. It won't be difficult for Team SYMPHONIX Esports to clutch this 2v3 fight. It's not impossible at all. Anything is possible here in BGMI. And the way in that first game we saw, I guess, Sudu clutching against Frag Ninjas. That was a 1v3, and Frag Ninjas were absolutely invincible there. SYMPHONIX Esports can look at that situation as an opportunity, and they can put an end to Frag Ninjas. And SYMPHONIX Esports, continuously they've been getting that elimination in the initial stages. Panda knocking down Luffy, but Panda gets knocked out. Kenshin takes down Panda, and the last ray of hope for SYMPHONIX Esports is gonna be Ari. And Ari closing in, but Walker gets his hands on Ari. And Ari barely surviving in 10 HPs, but got that opportunity to pop in that first aid. Brilliant! That was quick by Ari. But now he has to move ahead because Frag Ninjas, they're going for the revival. And if Luffy comes on his feet, then it's game over for Ari. He moves ahead, got baited by Walker, and got finished off. SYMPHONIX Esports got eliminated again in the initial stages. In this game, they got eliminated on 14th position. In the last game, they got eliminated on 12th position. But here, on 14th, no result for them. Just one finish. One casualty for Team Frag Ninjas. They wanted to win this fight with no loss, but that doesn't really happen. You get something at the cost of something. And this fight costed them raking. ZAPSA Esports. Right now, they are away from fights, away from war. But Team BLB Esports is standing in their way, is what I feel. If Circle moves away from Team ZAPSA, they might need to move. And they might need to move in the direction of Team BLB Esports. I would love to take a look at the Circle because Stage 3 just got initiated. And which regions are being favored by Circle? That's the ultimate question right now. Yes, Circle moves for a centralized shift. Team ZAZA, they are in bootcamp regions. We can see Team MEGABOTS playing very passively. They are on the western edge. On the southwestern edge, we can see Team 7S Nagarao, which got a result in this game. They got an early finish, a good start. Team 4AE, they are deep inside the circle. They got finishes too. Team WHO with one casualty, but 4 finishes and a really good start because they eliminated Element Esports from this game. So yes, they are on the edge of the circle too, but Team BLB Circle is favoring them, and this is what I was talking about. Now Team ZAPSA, they have to rotate, and they have to rotate in the direction of Team BLB Esports. Yes, I predicted this situation. Team ZAPSA Esports, now Team BLB is standing right in their way, but I guess Team ZAPSA is mature enough to change the direction of their rotation. They will just extend their rotation and enter the circle from some other direction, but multiple teams are guarding the edges. That's the real problem here. No team is present at the center of the circle. Multiple teams, they are just present on the edge. And ZAPSA Esports, they won't get any vacant area to enter the circle. And I guess moving in a single vehicle, this might lead to elimination. Team ZAZA, they are leaving the bootcamp regions. But on the other hand, MEGABOTS, Kopkov, I guess, he got knocked out there. And Team MEGABOTS, they didn't get any value in the last game. They didn't get any value in the very first game. I guess they got some finishes, handful of finishes. We can count it barely on fingers, but that's not enough in order to qualify for semi-finals, in order to outperform here in the Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2. In order to outperform every team playing here, you need to do something. You need to get multiple finishes, and with this performance, I don't think so. Team MEGABOTS, they are gonna end up in semi-finals, but Athena gets that confirmation, and BANZAI Esports with this, another casualty for them. BANZAI Esports, now they're lacking with numbers. Subu, Mito, the dual ray of hope surviving, and after that first clutch of Subu, I didn't really see him adding any value to his team. The last game was not that good for BANZAI Esports. I mean, they made it to the top 10, I guess, but BANZAI Esports didn't really perform that well. They were surrounded by teams. They were surrounded by Frag Ninjas. And Circle didn't favor them when it needed the most. When they needed it the most, Circle didn't really favor them. Circle ditched them, and that's where they fumbled. ATDC Esports still present inside the circle. They don't need to do anything extra. But on the edges, we can see Team ZAZA. They are into action, I guess. Team ZAZA, they got that opening. Prasan, again, he got that opening there. And I guess this time he'll be getting that confirmation. WHO still on that edge. They are guarding the edge right now. But Prasans gets knocked out. And in the last game, we saw SAYAK DUTTA. They got that hashtag too. Team SAYAK DUTTA about to get eliminated, I guess, in the initial stages. They got that retaliation, but things are not really working out for them. BHEXLR Esports, they are getting their hands on Team WHO. Type in. He got slayed there by Flash, but it's not at all enough. And now Flash goes for the grenade. That grenade was hugely separated. He won't be able to make those valuable connection. And with grenades, you just get one shot. And Flash, I guess he missed it. BHEXLR Ninzi takes down Ness Athena. Typing gets knocked out. This time that grenade made those connections, but the toy immediately knocks out Lukash. And I guess Team BHEXLR Esports might focus on their revival first, because Lukash is the guy who matters the most. Typin, he'll be finished off. 4AE knocks. Anox takes down Typin. He stole the fruit of someone else's hard work. He stole that fruit. Oh, wow, that's gonna be a gift. Virus finishing off Ninzi. Yes, Virus will be finishing off Ninzi. As I was saying, he got the fruit of someone else's hard work there. 4AE Anox. And he better use it as a boon, because situation is now favoring Team 4AE Zealot. And they gotta fetch out as much as value as they can. They gotta make something big out of it. And here they go. Team WHO, are they eliminated from this game? Cow will be finished off. Team SAYAK DUTTA, they are still alive. Team SAYAK DUTTA, their hopes are increasing step by step. Team SAYAK DUTTA is scoping up, but Team BLB Esports, they were on the edge. And Team ZAPSA, they came in between Team BLB and Circle. The Team ZAPSA got those finishes. Team BLB got eliminated on 11th position. Lukesh taking down BZ Min. Oh no, Lukas will be finished off as well. BHEXLR Esports, they were all exposed. Spot took that opportunity, grabbed that opportunity. Eliminated Team BHEXLR Esports on 10th position. 9 teams, 26 players are still alive. Me2 got finished off. And I guess BANZAI Esports, that is down to one man. Moon on the other hand, knocking down Thana from 4AEX Zealot. And as I was talking about Team 4AEX Zealot, luck was really favoring them, but now they are not really fetching out any value. And 4AEX Zealot, they're about to get eliminated because one last player is surviving for them. The situation is getting worse. Thana will be finished off. Moon gets that finish. Team Nagadao, 7S Nagadao, 3 finishes for them, and they're looking in a better touch. The first 2 games, the initial 2 games were not that good. They were just like a nightmare, but now Team Nagadao trying their very best to make a comeback. That way will be finished off. Team WHO, they are eliminated on 8th position, I guess. Spot with that grenade. Maxima gets knocked out. The grenade was by someone else, but Boss knocking down Moon. ATDC Esports, they have their eyes on multiple teams right now. They're dealing with multiple teams, but 4AE Zealots, one last player is still surviving. Frankie will be immediately finished off. Spot gets that finish. Long knocks down just Boss. Nagadao is trying to retaliate, and yes, they will be finishing off Spot. Virus gets knocked down as well. Long takes down Thunder. Team ATDC has fumbled really bad. Spot is the last player surviving, but look at the amount of finishes Team ATDC has. They are just assassinating the lobby. Team ATDC has a total amount of 11 finishes. You gotta be kidding me. All the other teams are just really struggling to survive, but here Team ATDC who are just dominating each and every fight. Who are dominating each and every team they are facing. Proxy with that grenade. My goodness, he knocked himself out, I guess. He finished himself out. But ATDC Esports, Thunder was the last ray of hope, and he will be taken down. Team ZAPSA eliminates Team ATDC on 6th position. But they got enough value from this game. They got eliminated on 6th position, but they got multiple finishes, a dozen of finishes. ATDC Esports will still have that #1 with them. Megabots, they're still trying to survive. Team Nagadao, they have to enter the circle, but Prime, that vehicle is stopping him from entering the circle, I guess. But finally, he deals with that, and he will be entering the circle. Long will be finished off. Look at the numbers advantage Team Megabots have right now. They are 4-man strong. They better get that winner, chicken dinner, but Zlatan has got something else on his mind. And in the last game, we saw Team SAYAK DUTTA securing that #2 for them. But one grenade, and I guess the hopes of Team SAYAK DUTTA has been totally demolished. What a clutch that was by Sonis. Knocking down 2 players with that grenade. surviving, and he is going for that heal battle. And the job is all done. Team Megabots, they're gonna get that winner chicken dinner. I thought Team SAYAK, DUTTA, they have that height advantage. They might get that winner chicken dinner, but look at this. The way Team ZAPSA Esports turned the tide, the way Linus turned the tide, that was a $1 million grenade, which was right on money. And he didn't fumble with that spray too. The pressure was all on him, but he still delivered. And Team SAYAK, DUTTA, didn't see it coming. And now Gara will do his job. He will just try to heal himself. Look at the amount of damage he has dealt in this game, but just got 1 frag. But Team ZAPSA has a total amount of 8 finishes in the last game. Team ZAPSA got that winner chicken dinner. Here they are getting #2. They got everything. And Team ATDC Esports now in a state of worry because that #1 is in danger. ZAPSA Esports, they will get a huge jump and a huge pump on points table after this game. Things are gonna change. But ATDC Esports, they won't be getting enough placement points. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. Team Megabots with that winner chicken dinner. This Sanhok game, the way Team Megabots has performed, that has been exceptional. Back-to-back setbacks for Team Megabots in the first game and in the second game. But Team Megabots really showed resilience in this third Sanhok game, and they got that winner chicken dinner, which they deserved a lot. And now we are left with just 2 games. If Megabots performs well in these 2 games, I guess Team Megabots, they can end up in top 5 by the end of the day. But Team ZAPSA, I mean, ultimate consistency shown by their side. With 8 finishes, they got #2 in the last game. They got that winner chicken dinner, which was phenomenal. Team SAYAK, DUTTA, things changed a bit for them because I was expecting a huge amount of result for them in this game, which they got. They got that #3, but I was expecting more. And even Team SAYAK, DUTTA was expecting more because in the last game, Team SAYAK, DUTTA, I guess they got that #2. In this game, they got #3, which is, I guess, enough and satisfying for them. We will be taking a short break, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be right back with match number 4. Till then, stay tuned and stay happy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2 quarterfinals, and we are about to start off with match number 4. But in the last game, we saw a brilliant winner chicken dinner by Team MEGABOTS. And here we go. Match number 4. It's going to be coming up from Miramar map, and here we go. The flight path initiating from the southern regions of Los Leones and might be finishing off towards the northern regions of Miramar map. Right now favoring the central regions of Miramar map, which will make it easy for teams to access the central regions and difficult at the same time to access the eastern regions, especially the northeastern regions. Not southeastern regions would be quite easy because the flight path is favoring Los Leones, the flight path is favoring Puerto Paraiso, and yes, likewise, if we see the southwestern regions, it will be quite difficult to head towards the southwestern regions. Team WHO, I guess in this game as well, they will initiate fight with Team Element Esports in the initial stages. The question is, what Team Element Esports want? Do they need action in the initial stages, or are they going to just show some maturity here and they are not going to focus on fights, they are not going to focus on revenge? Because in the last Miramar game, we saw Team WHO versus Team Element Esports. That fight happened in the initial stages, and again, Team WHO is going for a drop clash. What are they doing? Team WHO diving into that same property where Team Element Esports is present right now, and Daipen might get knocked out. He is lacking with his HPs, although he has got that M16A4, but where is he going to run? He has got no way to run. Perseus knocks him down. Daipen is on his knees, and that was a immature move by Team WHO. But Furium on the other hand, he will be knocking down Lunier, and I guess he'll be immediately finished off. Furium Igel is just unstoppable. He took down one more player. A quick 1v2 by WHO Furium Igel, which brings Team WHO back into this fight. And they gotta add more glory to their name, Team Element Esports. They are gonna get eliminated, I guess, from this game. Team Element Esports finding it very difficult to sustain against Team WHO. And the question is, what was Daipen doing there? He had a wonderful opportunity to extend and avoid this fight, but he directly dived into that same property where the whole lineup of Team Element Esports was present. And I'm absolutely clueless. I guess that was a 1v2 fight. The whole lineup wasn't present there. Two players dropped near Furium Igel. Furium Igel won that 1v2 fight against Element Esports, but Daipen couldn't do that, and nobody is Furium Igel. But here we go, first circle, right now favoring the southeastern regions of Miramar map. Los Leones deep inside the circle, Puerto Paraiso deep inside the circle. No team has headed towards Impala, but right now Impala is present inside the circle. Team 4AE Xelot, they headed towards Hacienda del Petron. Team BHEXLR Esports right underneath them in their southern regions, of Hacienda del Petron. ATDC Esports, they headed towards Partona. NES Esports, they headed towards Partona 2. ATDC Esports might look forward to grab these finishes in the initial stages, but it's not going to be easy at all because NES Esports, they haven't been performing that well. First game was not that good, even the second game was not that good, and yes, the third game was a nightmare too. So NES Esports, they don't really have a lot to lose. They have a lot to gain. But if you talk about ATDC Esports, that fear might get into their mind because they have a lot to lose. A lot is online for them. They are on #win spot, but after last match, ZAPSA Esports, they are making things intense on point stable. So ATDC Esports, they're not convinced that after this game they will have that #1 with them or not, because ZAPSA Esports, I guess in this game as well, they might try their very best to fetch out as much as value as they can, and they love Miramar. They for sure love Miramar because in the very first Miramar game, Team ZAPSA got that winner chicken dinner, and the probabilities of Team ZAPSA winning this game are a lot. So ATDC Esports, they gotta pull up their socks, because in the last Miramar game, if you see, Team ATDC performed well too, but as compared to Team ZAPSA, no way. ATDC Esports didn't even come closer. ATDC Esports got those initial 4 finishes, a really good start for them. They eliminated NES Esports in the initial stages. That was brilliant. That was very quick. I didn't really notice that NES Esports is not existing. But yes, NES Esports, they are this game. This is ATDC Esports. Again got that good start. Again got those 4 initial finishes, and they conquered Partona. But the question is, Now they have to rotate, and probably they have to head towards the main island. They just cannot stay on the southern island. They have to access the main island. And multiple teams right now, they are in Los Leones region. SYMPHONIX Esports, last game was not that good for them because FRAG Ninjas, they eliminated SYMPHONIX Esports. SYMPHONIX Esports got just one finish. Even we have our eyes on FRAG Ninjas too, because Team FRAG Ninjas, they have been stealing the limelight too. But they did that in the very first game where they got multiple finishes. I mean, the way Team Frag Ninjas has started this tournament, Hornbill Esports Championship, the way they have started this tournament, that is incredible. But after that, I don't think so. Frag Ninjas were able to carry forward that momentum. They got multiple finishes, they got 10 finishes, they couldn't make it to the top 10 in the very first Erangel game, and I don't know why. I guess they've been cursed after that, because after that, I didn't see Team Frag Ninjas showing that performance again. That momentum faded off. That performance graph is now coming down, and Frag Ninjas is surely in a state of worry. SYMPHONIX Esports, now with time, they are starting to rotate, and now teams have to adapt themselves to this atmosphere, to this environment, because things take place pretty much slowly here in Miramar, but in Sanhok, things happen very rapidly. And after this match, we are heading towards our one last game, which will be played in Erangel map. So yes, here things take place very slowly. Things move forward in a very steady pace. You have to spend some time. You gotta collect some loot. You have to rotate. You gotta make strategies. You have to square up upon your opponents. You don't really get the opportunity to fight in the initial stages. ATDC Esports got one, and they accepted that opportunity with their arms wide open. They got those finishes. 4 finishes in the initial stages, didn't lose any player, and I guess ATDC Esports are in their prime right now. Page of a performance they are showcasing game after game. But ATDC Esports, if they want to sleep well tonight, they need to get that winner chicken dinner. And here, Team ZAPSA got, I guess, some fun time for him, but he gotta move on. Team ZAPSA, back-to-back good performance for them. Back-to-back good games for them. We saw that winner chicken dinner in Miramar. That too came in a very convincing fashion. In Sanhok game, we saw them securing #2. Linus was the guy who got that 1v1. I thought Linus, he attempted that grenade and got that 1v2, but no. That was a mistake committed by me. He didn't go for that grenade. He just went for that last spray and got that one last finish. But winner chicken dinner was stole by Team MEGABOTS. Winner chicken dinner was stealed by Team MEGABOTS. And yes, Sings was the guy, I guess, who connected that grenade, created that opening, and eventually things got very much easy for MEGABOTS in the last game. And MEGABOTS, even they need to watch their back, because whichever team performs well in Sanhok fumbles in the very next game. We haven't seen this case in accounts of Team Element Esports, in accounts of Team ATDC Esports, because these teams are exceptional. They're performing really well. They are showing ultimate consistency. But yes, Team MEGABOTS, the way they have started this tournament, they must be having that fear of getting eliminated, that too in the initial stages. But now circle number 2 has been initiated. Circle moves for a northern hard shift. Team FN, that is Team Frag Ninjas, they have a good portion of the circle. They're heading towards Impala, I guess, and they might buy some properties in there in that city. Team BANZAI Esports, they are moving towards Team SAYAK DUTTA, I guess. This is gonna be an epic fight. Team SAYAK DUTTA versus BANZAI Esports. SYMPHONIX Esports, right now they're outside the circle, but they are moving very close to Team NEWBIE. This is going to be a good fight. Me2 on the other hand, he created that opening. Karthik gets knocked out for Team NEWBIE. SYMPHONIX Esports, immediately after creating that opening, they are closing in, but ATDC Esports has Team NB's back. ATDC Esports is right now helping out Team NEWBIE. Now they are helping out Team SYMPHONIX because Team ATDC Esports gave some casualties to Team NEWBIE. And as I was talking about having ATDC Esports back, SYMPHONIX Esports, they are having ATDC Esports back. Even ATDC Esports, they are having SYMPHONIX Esports back. Yes. But ATDC Esports, have they collected those finishes? Yes, and they've closed in too. With that opening created, Thunder with that brilliant opening created. Now he's gonna move ahead. Has to get that confirmation too. But again, he pulls that grenade. A lot of belief shown by Thunder on those grenades. But yes, SYMPHONIX Esports, they're lacking in numbers. Only one last player is surviving for them, and they're about to get eliminated. And from back in areas, Team NEWBIE Esports, they're just watching this fight because these two best friends are now turned into worst enemies. ATDC Esports boss, Virus, both of them are knocked out. I guess revival will be given there. Boss will be saved. Virus, he's still knocked out. But SYMPHONIX Esports, they are now leaving this fight. And if we talk about ATDC Esports, they are on a hunt. ATDC Esports, now they have those 7 finishes, and this team is showing no mercy on any other team. They are just being relentless, and this is their natural gameplay. This is the way they play. Ultimate aggression shown by Team ATDC. Thunder again goes for that spray, but barely makes any connection, but he has dealt that damage. That vehicle has been busted off, and maybe Team ATDC closes in now. SYMPHONIX Esports wanted to retreat towards the safe zone, but ATDC Esports didn't allow them to do so. And now ATDC Esports might go for that furious rush. SYMPHONIX Esports, they're just trying to create some angle. Just increase the area. They are holding their position right now, and they need some breathing space too. But on the other hand, Team SAYAK DUTTA, they are into action. BANZAI Esports is standing against them, and Team SAYAK DUTTA is getting their hands on Team BANZAI Esports. The situation is getting worse for BANZAI Esports. After that first Erangel game, BANZAI Esports didn't really surprise us. FRAG Ninjas, Team BHEXLR Esports squaring up upon them. Ninzi, he has that off-guard angle. Ninzi has that flank angle, and he can really create an opening. But FRAG Ninjas, they have tons and tons of experience, and back of the mind, they must be having an idea about Ninzi's position. Mito takes down Spray Point. Rocks will be finished off as well, and with this, Team BANZAI Esports wins this fight just like that. Team SAYAK DUTTA, they are eliminated from this game. They are eliminated on 14th position, and a monumental upset for them because all the hard work they did now doesn't really matter. But ATDC Esports, this team is looking unstoppable. 9 finishes for them. Team SYMPHONIX Esports, they've been conquered by Team ATDC. SYMPHONIX Esports, they are eliminated on 13th position. 12 teams, 43 players are still alive, and we are about to enter the third phase of this game, and this game is moving pretty much rapidly. ATDC Esports is just searching for teams, and they are trying to assassinate them, and no casualty has been faced by Team ATDC till now. No team is even close to this team. FRAG Ninjas, I'm expecting a huge performance from this team in this game, but FRAG Ninjas, they haven't finished any player yet. They haven't eliminated any player yet. Team WHO, they got those 2 finishes in the initial stages, but are they still going against Team Element Esports? They left Los Leones regions, they rotated. They are present inside the circle now, and now we are heading towards the third phase. I would love to take a look at the circle because Team WHO is almost 1100 meters away from the circle. What's the shift? What's the trick from the circle? What is circle cooking right now? Circle moves for a eastern hard shift. Look at this. Impala deep inside the circle. Is there any chance that we are going to head towards the eastern island finish? By any chance, is it going to happen? I mean, the probabilities of it happening are very low. I mean, 0.001%, but still it might happen. But Impala is deep inside the circle, almost at the center of the circle, and FRAG Ninjas, their investment now will give their returns, because FRAG Ninjas, they've occupied a huge area of Impala, but the danger is too much. Threat is a lot. FRAG Ninjas, they can face a casualty at any moment. FRAG Ninjas, I guess these players need to reunite. Play together, stay together, and win together. That's what they can do, because separation and splits, those are risky moves. But surely they provide you a huge amount of return, but still that investment is risky. So yes, I guess FRAG Ninjas, if they reunite, it will be better for them, because if any team blindly goes for a slamming inside Impala, that split might cost Team FRAG Ninjas a lot. Kenshin with that opening created. 4A Zealot Thana will get knocked out. Did he get that confirmation? That's the ultimate question for now. Team BLB Esports got that first finish in the initial stages, but still they are going for that holding game. Very passive. BLB Esports hasn't delivered yet. Lems gets knocked down, and Team BANZAI, they are retaliating. There is no way you're controlling Team BANZAI. There is no way you're getting control over Team BANZAI Esports. Mito goes for that retaliation, but look at Subu. He's straight away heading towards Team BLB, although Team BLB won't be able to get the direct angle on Subu. Mito, on the other hand, he is doing his job well. Team WHO, they are into action too. And in the southwestern regions, Team ZAZA, they are having a very hard time too. But Team WHO official, did they face any casualty? That's the ultimate question right now. ATDC Esports, are they into fight, or they are away from action? ATDC Esports doesn't have much to lose now, because all the contenders to get that #1, all the #1 contenders, I guess they are out of this game. And now ATDC Esports, they are going after Team MEGABOTS. That opening has been created by Spot. Hobgob will be finished off. Venom will be finished off too. And ATDC Esports, they're about to get this job done. Kale, on the other hand, he takes here for ZAPSA Esports. God, won't fail that 1v1. Takes down Kale. ZAPSA Esports got their third finish. And Team ZAZA, they're giving an ultimate challenge to Team ZAPSA Esports. And ZAPSA Esports desperately needs to perform well. But what happened here with Team ATDC? Immediately they got those 3 casualties. And Thunder is the only ray of hope now surviving for ATDC Esports. But they've got multiple finishes. And even if Team ATDC Esports gets eliminated in the initial stages, I don't think so they're going to have any trouble there. They're going to have any trouble there on that points table. They still have that #1. And after this game, I guess they will hold tight on that #1 position. They will sit tight on that #1 position. 12 teams and a total amount of 32 players are still alive. ATDC Esports Thunder, he is still inside the circle. He doesn't need to do anything extra. All he gotta do is just spend some time. And I guess in the end stages, Thunder will get his opportunity to add some more finishes to his list, because Thunder might look forward to become a MVP for his team too. He might try to become the top fragger MVP too. Thunder has got a lot on his mind. But MEGABOTS Esports, they want to rotate. They first want to secure that vehicle. They secured that vehicle really well. Sinch, who pulled out that disaster in that last game for Team 15. That was SYMPHONIX DUTTA Esports. Sinch, he survived that spray by the barest of margin. Thunder didn't show any mercy there. But Thunder failed to knock him down. 11 teams and a total amount of 31 players are still alive. But this time, God, he spots MEGABOTS Esports. God goes for that spray. Didn't make those valuable connections. ZAPSA Esports, they're confused right now because they are just surrounded by teams. And they're not getting a perfect, worthy opponent to fight with. But ATDC Thunder, he'll be finished off there. The Team ATDC Esports, they are eliminated on 11th position with a total amount of 11 finishes. My goodness. The aura of ATDC Esports is just on whole another league. 10 teams, 30 players. MEGABOTS Esports, after that winner chicken dinner, I was expecting that this team might end up in the top 5 on points table after back-to-back epic performances. But here, the curse is really affecting them. Team MEGABOTS, they are just down to 2 men. BLB Esports, slow and steady wins the race. That's what defines this team. BHEXLR Esports, they are outside the circle. No way, they're inside the circle right now. But I guess 22 meters is the distance Pikai has to travel to enter the circle. And then things will be fine for him. And after this circle, I guess finish feed will just start running, because we are heading towards a rural circle finish. I was expecting an urban circle finish because Impala was completely present inside the circle, but at the end, circle ditched Impala, and we are heading towards the southern regions of Impala finish. The end circle is going to favor the southern regions of Impala. That's what's going to happen in this game. But right now, Frag Ninjas, they are devastated. They are sad. They wanted Circle to favor them. They wanted Circle to favor Impala regions, but that didn't really happen, and this is the moment they have to cope up with this loss. Vaseline knocking down Dennis. Fury Michael knocking down Vaseline. I'm sorry. Fury Michael knocking down Vaseline, and with this, Team Megabots, they are eliminated on 9th position. Team WHO won that fight with ease, although one player got knocked out for them. But still, they will revive their teammate, and Team WHO will now look forward to get a good position inside the circle. God knocks down Mito, Subu, Lems, dual ray of hope. Lems continuously going for those sprays. Oh, Rex! Lems found Rex. Double headshot connections will be made. Look at that helmet. Those bullets penetrating that level 3 helmet. The job has been done. Team ZAPSA Esports has been fumbled. Team ZAPSA Esports has fumbled really bad, and they are really close to get eliminated. Team WHO, they are moving this way. Team WHO, they are going after Team ZAPSA. Team ZAPSA needs to buckle up now for this fight, because this fight might really define their fortune. Luffy taking down BLB Clutch God. Frag Ninjas, they need frags. They need to perform just like that first game, that Erangel game where they slayed the lobby. But in the initial stages, after that, Frag Ninjas, they got eliminated. I still expect that Frag Ninjas, again, they show their potential. Again, they grab that momentum, because this team has that potential in them. And Frag Ninjas cannot be kept out of the game. That's what Frag Ninjas actually are. So yes, they had a couple of bad games, but still, their fans can count on them. But in between, a mishappening for Team WHO. One player got knocked out. That was the Toy. I guess the Toy won't be getting that revival. The Toy gave up. Fury Michael takes down Sapgod. This is the opening Team WHO official was looking for. He immediately switches his aim on another player. Dennis gets knocked out. Furium is all alone. And Team WHO, I guess, elimination is really close. Fury Michael gets eliminated because of the blue zone. Team WHO, they are eliminated on 7th position. 6 teams, 19 players are still alive. And Team ZAPSA, they got a boon now. Team WHO official was coming after them, but blue zone really helped them out. And Team ZAPSA, they are still alive. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if Team ZAPSA ends up in the top 3. But right now, the biggest problem Team ZAPSA Esports has, the circle. The circle moved away from them. And ZAPSA Esports, they have to travel all the way to the circle, and it's a huge distance. And right now, they are the center of attraction because multiple teams, they have their eyes on Team ZAPSA. But Rexy, with that opening created, he knocks down BHEXLR Flash. And BHEXLR Esports, they have that numbers advantage. I don't think so. Situation is gonna slip out of their hands. Pikai, he has to go for the revival. But what is Flash trying to do? He's trying to go in open areas. Was he trying to give his finish to Rex? I don't think so. That was his game plan there. But Rex, I guess he bought some time. He got that opportunity to move towards the circle, but still he got that greed of finishes in his mind. He won those finishes at any cost. But Kenshin there helping out Rex, and the probabilities of Rex getting that finish has doubled up. But ZAPSA Esports, they have to focus on this fight, and immediately ZAPSA Esports, they made their way to the circle. But Nagadao, 7S Nagadao, they're moving their way. Vehicle tracing should be on point. ZAPSA Esports Linus knocks down Prime. That was a brilliant vehicle tracing. And I guess this is a 1v1. But how on earth are you going to avoid that third party from BHEXLR Esports? Pikai, he's dealing with that blue zone. But at the same time, he's going after Team ZAPSA too. But as I said, this was a 1v1 fight. BHEXLR Esports Flash, he got knocked down and he immediately got finished off there by Dhana. BHEXLR Esports, now they're just down to 1 man. Pikai got finished off, and with this, BHEXLR Esports, they're eliminated on 4th position. 4AE Xelot versus Team Frag Ninjas. 4AE versus Frag Ninja versus Team ZAPSA. And this is what I was talking about. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Team ZAPSA makes their way to the top 3, and they did it. Team ZAPSA, they are now in top 3. They will be getting enough placement points, and I guess the last game will be exciting because Team ZAPSA, they are very close to get their Stag 1 spot. They are very close to get what they deserve. The way they've played. First game, they fumbled, but after that, there was no turning back. And ZAPSA Esports has really showcased their talent really well. Although they got eliminated, they were completely outnumbered. It is fine. Hashtag 3, it's not that bad. ZAPSA Esports got eliminated on 3rd position, and now it all comes down to a 4v4 fight. It's going to be Team 4AE versus FRAG Ninjas. And FRAG Ninjas desperately needs a breakthrough. They need this winner chicken dinner no matter what. How many finishes they've got doesn't really matter. If they get this winner chicken dinner, they have some amount of hope that they will end up in top 5 on points table. But BBIGL with an opening created, Walker gets knocked out, but Team 4AE, did they get that conviction to move ahead? Divya went ahead, and Divya got knocked out. Divya got slayed there. Kenshin defending his team. Raken goes for that blind spray, won't be able to make those valuable connections. 8th finish here for Team FRAG Ninjas. And now FRAG Ninjas, they have that numbers advantage. This is a 4v3 fight. Raken goes for that spray. BBIGL gets knocked down. And Raken is just unstoppable. ZAZA gets knocked down too. And this is a 1v1 fight, and he wins it. It is all over. Team FRAG Ninjas was looking for a winner chicken dinner. Team FRAG Ninjas got that winner chicken dinner. Winner chicken dinner with a total amount of 11 finishes for Team FRAG Ninjas. What a performance. And I guess this is the moment where Team FRAG Ninjas can really make a comeback. Their fans are counting on them. And I talked about this team. Although they had couple of bad games, but yes, FRAG Ninja, they just needed one breakthrough and they got one. And I guess last match is going to be exciting because multiple teams are rising up. FRAG Ninjas is one of them. And Team ZAPSA, after this performance, they got much more closer to that hashtag 1 spot. ATDC Esports has to be very much careful because they cannot fumble in the very last game. ATDC Esports hasn't got any winner chicken dinner yet, but the way they have played, they deserve one. And I guess ATDC Esports will give their very best to get that hashtag 1 in the last game. MEGABOTS Esports, we were expecting a lot from their side, but they couldn't deliver. They got some amount of finishes. We saw them winning that game, winning that Sanhok game, but here in Miramar, they got exposed. Hashtag 2 for Team 4AE with decent amount of finishes. Even Team 4AE needed a breakthrough and they got one. And I guess the last match, the Erangel game, is going to prove a lot of things. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a short break and we will be right back with our main event of the evening. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event of the evening. Hornbill Esports Championship Season 2 quarterfinals, match number 5. This is Group 1. And here we go, flight path right in front of you. Initiating from the eastern regions of Novoripnoy and finishing off towards Severny. Flight path is favoring the southeastern regions and the central regions of Erangel map, which makes it easy for teams to access the central regions, but difficult at the same time to head towards the western edge. And I don't think so any team is going to try hard to head towards the western edge, but each and every map is important. Each and every match is important, though it's the last match of the day. But teams are going to play with ultimate respect, discipline. Esports headed towards Novoripnoy. FRAG Ninjas, as usual, they are accessing the farm strip. They will be heading towards their compounds and they will try to collect enough loot that they don't get eliminated in the initial stages. But FRAG Ninjas, in the last game, they showed brilliant consistency throughout the game. The way they played, they got that winner-winner chicken dinner with all their men alive. They got that winner-winner chicken dinner with all 4 of their players alive. This shows that FRAG Ninjas, they were absolutely comfortable in the last game. They had no trouble, they had no struggle, and they got winner-winner chicken dinner with ease. But factors are implying on them now. Factors say any team which secures winner-winner chicken dinner in Miramar struggle in the very next game. So yes, FRAG Ninjas might end up struggling in this Erangel game, but we can recall the first Erangel game where FRAG Ninjas, in the initial stages, they eliminated 2 teams. They almost got 10 finishes in the very initial stages of the game, but they got eliminated on 11th position. They have to remember it too. But FRAG Ninjas, this is a kind of team which cannot be kept out of the game, and this fact they proved in the last game. So I guess FRAG Ninjas, they will desperately try to gain as much as points as they can. Team Nagarao 7S, on the other hand, they are into action. They are taking on ZAPSA Esports. ZAPSA Esports in the last game as well, they ended up in top 3. They are showing ultimate consistency as well. And here they go, Rexy with that retaliation. He will be knocking down Moon this time. ZAPSA Esports, they cannot afford to eliminate in the initial stages. But what was that? ZAPSA Esports, they are just playing with 3 men. Faced their first casualty. Linus is out of this game. God and Rexy will be the dual ray of hope, and they are taking on a mega force named as 7S Nagadao. But God with that pump shotgun knocking down Prime. Rexy with those continuous jump shots won't be able to make those valuable connections, but now he switches on to that DP28. If headshot connection is made, Rexy might knock his opponent down. But right now he'll be buying enough time. And here he goes for that jump shot. Oh no, he got taken down there by Frankie. Frankie takes down Rexy. Team ZAPSA, with so much hard work, with so much resilience, they played these 4 games. But now they are eliminated in the initial stages. ZAPSA Esports had a very hard time in the very first Erangel game too. And again, ZAPSA Esports in this Erangel map, they are eliminated in the initial stages. In fact, they got eliminated on 15th position. The Miramar, Sanhok, and again the Miramar was memorable for them. In fact, in the first Miramar game, they got that winner chicken dinner. In that Sanhok game as well, Team ZAPSA Esports, they got that hashtag 2. In the third Miramar, they got that hashtag 3. I guess, yes, that was the 4th Miramar, but they got that hashtag 3 for them. But in this game, they got eliminated in the initial stages. All the hard work they did on points table, I mean, that's just flushed out now. Deep regret for Team ZAPSA Esports. And they were struggling with the attendance of their players too. They were just playing with 3 men. ZAPSA Esports, I was expecting much more seriousness from their side, but they just threw away this fight. And 7S Nagadao, this team is not doing that well on points table. They got eliminated from a team who is struggling on points table. That's what's concerning. Team WHO in military base regions. First circle, I would like to take a look at the first circle because first circle just got initiated. Team BLB, they are outside the circle. They're just 400 meters away from the circle. But the fact which is concerning for Team WHO right now is they are almost 2,000 meters away from the circle. And yes, first circle favoring the northwestern regions of Erangel map. Shooting range is deep inside the circle. Rozok regions are deep inside the circle too. And in Roadstock regions, team ATDC Esports, they are executing their loot. The very first Erangel game where ATDC Esports, they lost that winner-winner chicken dinner by the barest of margins. But now ATDC Esports, they will try their very best, although no team can really pull that hashtag one spot from them. I don't think so. Any team can snatch that hashtag one spot from them because the team which was going to do that got eliminated on 15th position. ATDC Esports was really praying that Team ZAPSA gets eliminated in the initial stages so that they don't really need to work hard in this game, and that's what really happened. Luck is really favoring ATDC Esports, and they better use this luck because they will need this luck in semifinals. Unfortunately, Team ZAPSA, I was counting on them, but Team ZAPSA, they got eliminated in the initial stages. Team NEWBIE again holding that same spot, the compound in the eastern regions of Georgeable containers. They're just waiting for a team to travel from that bridge so that they can collect those frags, and ATDC Esports might become that team. PLP Esports far away from the circle. They are in Stalber right now and they got one finish too. Omi, I guess he spotted SYMPHONIX Esports rotating there. ATDC Esports, 4 finishes for them. Good start for ATDC Esports again. And the way ATDC Esports pulls out those finishes in the initial stages, we need to study this thing because the way they just win fights without losing any player. If they lose any player, they end up getting eliminated from the game. But ATDC Esports, while they fight, they face no casualty, they face no struggle. How on earth are they doing all this? Whenever ATDC Esports fights, they win that fight with losing no player. And yes, that Erangel game, the very first Erangel game, they were 4-man strong. And in that last fight for hashtag 1, they got eliminated. Till then, till that moment, they faced no casualty. ATDC Esports, they're really in their prime. This team is performing exceptionally. This team is performing exceptionally well. 7S Nagarao, now they felt that urge to rotate. They're heading towards the southern regions of Seveni. They are still present inside the circle. And I don't think so. 7S Nagarao needs to leave this compound because this compound is deep inside the circle. And circle is coming after them. 7S Nagarao needs to turn this game into a big game because tomorrow is going to be day 2 and it's going to be change of groups. I don't know tomorrow 7S Nagarao they're going to play or not, but 7S Nagarao, they will try their very best to win this game because they got a really good start. They eliminated Team ZAPSA, but oh no, aim is happening for them. BANZAI Esports, Mito with that opening created, he knocked one player out there. SAYAK DUTTA. This team got eliminated in the initial stages in that very first Erangel game. Team SAYAK DUTTA. This Erangel map doesn't really favor them. But I was talking about Team 7S Nagarao. How important this game is actually for them. In between, a mishappening happened and they lost Frankie. 7S Nagarao, they are just lacking in numbers now. They're down to 3 men. And they're avoiding that fight with Team BANZAI Esports. They are trying to head towards the circle. And this might be a good move by 7S Nagarao because you cannot continuously fight. They just now cope up. They just now coped up from a fight. And I don't think so 7S Nagarao, they're ready for another one. They will sacrifice Frankie. They will sacrifice their ego, their aggression. And right now they're not seeking for redemption. All they want is just to make their way to the top 3. The last game was quite harsh for 7S Nagarao, although they tried their very best. But yes, they didn't get that much value. If you talk about Team SAYAK, the position right now they're holding, I'm not really satisfied, and I don't think so. Team SAYAK DUTTA is really satisfied with their location, with their position they're holding right now because they're basically right now in open areas, and this is a dip. All the teams surrounding this team will have an upper hand, and ATDC Esports, they might get this job done. And I want to see ATDC Esports fighting a mega force in the initial stages. They can fight Team SAYAK DUTTA, and that will be an ultimate test, an ultimate challenge for them. And situation right now is not really favoring Team SAYAK DUTTA because if ATDC Esports ends up squaring up around this compound, they will surely have that advantage. And this is a war-oriented team, a war-driven team because this team is continuously fighting. And if we talk about Team SAYAK DUTTA, they've been out of action for a very long time. But ATDC Esports, as soon as this game started, they started collecting frags. On the other hand, Flash knocks down WHO type in. Dennis is knocked out as well, and he's all exposed. I don't think so there is any real hope to revive Dennis there. Although Datoi, he was trying to reunite with his teammate Dennis to revive him, but that's going to be very much risky. Furium Igel tried to lift up Dennis, and BHEXLR Esports won't hold back. Straight away they closed in. They saw this situation as an opportunity. Type in with that spray. Flash finishes off Dennis with that ran over. Type in won't stop. This time goes that spray on Pikai. No way. Pikai survived by the Barrister Mothers, but now Daipen is the center of attraction, and BHEXLR Esports won't spare him at all. And Daipen is lacking with his HPs. Ninzi, he's closing in for that retaliation, and Team WHO right now dealing with two teams. Team Megabots joining the party, and that was surely a surprise for Team WHO, but they still made that situation manageable for them. And Furium Igel, he is not falling back. In fact, he is going after Team Megabots. And I guess Cinch, he's the last ray of hope, and he is retreating towards the safe zone. Furium Igel with that brilliant 1v2, and this guy has just been phenomenal. He is Igel for his team, but he's playing like an assaulter and fulfilling the needs of his team continuously. Team WHO, it's a complete team, but still didn't get that performance. BHEXLR Lukash goes for that grenade, and he knocks down Daipen there. That was very much crucial. He got that opening, and now all eyes on the toy. Furium Igel will surely try to reunite, but it's gonna take some time. He has that buggy, and here he goes. But I guess he's waiting on the back end areas, but Datoi is in this 1v1 fight. All alone he is, and Lukash takes him down. Datoi is knocked out. And what's gonna be Furium Igel's approach? I guess he created that opening, but no way! He wanted to go ahead. He wanted to close in. But Flash didn't allow him to do so. And with this Team WHO, they are eliminated on 14th position. But a hell of an impact Team WHO has created throughout this fight. Team Megabots, they are down to 2 men. BHEXLR Esports, they struggle. But BHEXLR Esports, I guess, didn't face any casualty. Team WHO, they are eliminated on 14th position. This match mattered a lot. WHO official gave their everything, but couldn't win that fight. And now we are going to head towards the 3rd circle. And I would love to take a look at the circle, because here we go. Initiated. Circle number 3 just got initiated. Which regions are being favored by the circle? Megabots is almost 400 meters away from the circle, and I guess circle went for a western hard shift. I guess Team Nagadao, they are outside the circle too, because they were holding the compound which is present in the southern regions of Severny. And with this shift of the circle, I guess that compound is outside the circle too. And Megabots Esports, yes, circle went for a western hard shift. SYMPHONIX Esports, very smartly, they headed towards the big city of Georgopol. FRAG Ninjas, they're holding the eastern compound that is present in the eastern regions of Georgopol containers. They're holding that compound right now. They're deep inside the circle. They are present deep inside the circle, and I don't think so there's going to be any kind of struggle for Team Frag Ninjas after here. Upcoming circles might even favor them. Team NEWBIE has been spending a lot of time in this compound. The compound present right in the northern regions of Team Frag Ninjas, but Team Megabots, they had no clue about Team NEWBIE's location. That was a very close call, and I guess Team NEWBIE was in a hurry there to collect those finishes, and they messed up really bad. Team Megabots, they got to know about the position immediately. Gob, he turned his vehicle. He will be saving his teammate. He will be saving his teammate. All of a sudden, the Hamilton living inside Gob rose up. With those incredible driving skills, Gob saves his teammate. And I guess now Team Megabots, they don't have any other option but to hold their position inside that garage. They can't do anything else. ATDC Esports, they're looking for competitors. They're looking for opponents. But ATDC Esports has been so much quiet in this game. Last game we saw them assassinating the lobby. Here ATDC Esports, they are moving ahead with a very slow pace. This will be a complete day for ATDC Esports if they get their hands on winner-winner chicken dinner. And I guess ATDC Esports, they are playing for a winner-winner chicken dinner. BLB Esports, they dropped in Stalber regions. Now they are on the edge of the circle. And it's not easy to select Stalber as your drop location. And the way flight path we saw, the way flight path got initiated in this Erangel game, it was not at all easy to access the Stalber regions, but still BLB Esports, they headed towards Stalber and they rotated safely. And the most important fact is they got a finish too. But Team SYAK DUTTA versus NES Esports, Subu, he went for that tracing, but that was not at all enough to knock his opponent down. Athena, he gets knocked down as well, and NES Esports has fallen hard. 2 finishes for Mito. BANZAI Esports, this team really impresses in the initial stages, but I don't know what happens in the later on stages, in the end stages of this game. This team doesn't really perform well in the end stages. But in the initial stages, if you're fighting BANZAI Esports, you better just back off. You better don't meet this team in the initial stages, because they will just rip you apart. And that's what's happening with NES Esports. That's what's happening with Team SYAK DUTTA. Team BANZAI Esports has the whole control over that fight. Team BANZAI Esports has the most control over that fight, and they won't let that situation slip out of their hands. And I guess they are going to be impactful throughout that fight. But ATDC Esports, they are watching this fight very much closely, and BANZAI Esports is right beside them. One last player, CR7OP, surviving for NES Esports. Mito this time tries to go for that spray, won't be able to make those valuable connections. Alright, that was some other team. This is Team BANZAI Esports. ATDC Esports is far away from this fight. ATDC Esports is standing between Team BZ and the circle. No, with that opening created. And now Team BANZAI Esports, they are fighting BHEXLR Esports too. I guess BHEXLR Esports, they went for the third party. They tried to backstab Team BANZAI Esports, and that was surely a surprise for them. Gnome, he had those 2 finishes, but he got eliminated from this game. CR7 moving very closely. Mito had an opportunity to make those connections, to welcome CR7 with those sprays, but he avoided those sprays, and instead he headed towards the safe zone. But still, he is not present inside the circle. Look at the distance of Mito from the circle right now. And Mito now gradually closing in. Team SYAK DUTTA might really surprise him. Mito has no clue about Iceman's location, and the way Iceman is just showing that trigger discipline, absolute calmness, that's insane. But finally he opened his fire. Mito survived that spray. How did he do that? What about Iceman? He hasn't contributed in terms of finishes in this game. Iceman, there was no need to be so much calm, to hold that fire. Iceman should have dealt that spray. But he couldn't do that. I guess he didn't have those guts to deal that spray. He showed so much trigger discipline there. But in spite of showing that trigger discipline, he didn't get that value. He didn't get that spray get connected. And he must be having that regret in his mind. But what are we doing here? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know there has been some sort of issue, some technical issue, and this is part of the game, part of the event. If you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too. So yeah. So because of some technical issue, we gotta take a pause. We have to take a pause, and after this pause, we will be bringing you back the action. We are not restarting the game for sure. And here we go. Yep. With a total amount of 10 teams and 28 players, we are proceeding towards the next circle. Circle has started to shrink in. We are heading towards the 6th circle. Frag Ninjas, they have 5 finishes, but now securing a spot inside the circle will be a tough job for them. But BANZAI Esports, they are standing right in front of Team Frag Ninjas. Mito got knocked out. Subu, he is the last 3 or 4 for Team BANZAI Esports. Raikin knocking down 4 AE Asnox, but Raikin was all exposed there, and Divya knocking him down. Anox that was who got knocked out by Raikin. And BBI back of the mind, he has the thought to revive his teammate. 2 Element Esports joining the party. Ace, he wanted to go for the ran over. He has collected enough info now, and I guess all together Element Esports, they can go for that close in. Lunia wins that 1v1. BBI but Divya tried to give cover to his teammates, to her teammate. Divya has a lower ground disadvantage. Lunia, oh no, he's all exposed and he gets knocked out. Who was that? Who knocked out Lunia there? Perseus is hugely separated. Zalatan on the other hand, knocking down Vic. Divya with that grenade, knocking down Lunia. Perseus goes for that spray. God, Omi! Where was he? Where was his attention? Lunia cannot be saved. Team EMT has to move ahead in order to save Lunia. Enox immediately regains his HP. Frag Ninjas. Raikin is bleeding out rapidly, but Luffy has no other chance, no other opportunity, no other option. He has to just survive there and grab some placement points for his team. But yes, Frag Ninja showed consistency, ultimate consistency in this game. I was expecting that Frag Ninja might get eliminated in the initial stages, but yes, they made it to the top 5, but this is not done. The job is not done. They need more points. But look at Ice. He couldn't hold his calm and composure. He straight away closed and he knocked out one player, and that was Karthik. But Karthik, his teammate had his back. Yashoji won that last 1v1 against Leonidas. And with this team, Element Esports, they are eliminated on 5th position. 4 teams, 7 players are still surviving. Team Newbie, they are still in this fight. They are still into action. Team 4AE. Wow. Our favorite boy with that spray through that smoke. A Clutch God knocked out Yash. Yash knocked out Clutch God. I'm really sorry. And Team Newbie, they are trying to go for that third party. Is Yash the last ray of hope? Yash had his teammates back. He won that crucial 1v2 against Team Element Esports. But now he has to put an end to all this. Favorite boy will be finished off. Team 4AE, they are 3-man strong right now, and they are straight away heading towards Newbie Yashoji, who is just camping inside that bush. And it's very difficult for Team 4AE to spot him. Yash is just showing trigger discipline, but at last he will be spotted, and it is all over. Team 4AE Exilot with that brilliant winner chicken dinner in a convincing fashion with a total amount of 12 finishes. Brilliant performance by Team Newbie as well. In the last game, finally, Team Newbie got a better performance. And if you talk about Team 4AE, in the last game as well, I said Team 4AE, they might really try their very best to get their hands on winner chicken dinner, and they did that. Sort of, I predicted this situation, whatever happened in this Erangel game, I guess I predicted it in that Miramar game. But yes, Team 4A might rise up well tomorrow, because tomorrow is a crucial day. There will be attention on Team 4AE. There will be all eyes on Team 4AE. Team Newbie Esports disappointed us in the first 4 games, but performed well in this last game. Finally, 4AE Esports got that winner chicken in hand. As I was talking about Team Newbie, They disappointed us in the first few games, and in this last game, they got that hashtag too. Might get good amount of sleep as well. Frag Ninjas, last match they got that winner chicken dinner. In this game, they ended up in top 5. So yes, they got a decent finish too. But I was expecting from Team ZAPSA, the way they were playing, I thought Team ZAPSA might end up stealing that hashtag 1 from Team ATDC Esports, but that I guess didn't really happen because Team ZAPSA was the second team to get eliminated from this game. So yes, Team ZAPSA disappointed us. They disappointed us in the Erangel game, very first Erangel game. They disappointed us in this last Erangel game too. But tomorrow is a mystery, and you never know what will happen tomorrow. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end to our day 1 of quarterfinals of Hornbill Esports Championship. We'll be meeting tomorrow. Till then, bye bye, good night, and take care, ladies and gentlemen.